You're doing speaking to realtors or in the real estate space. Was speaking like the primary driver of business for the gifting business?
Yeah, it was like 98%. It was like, unless it was like a referral or someone heard about us, it was speaking. And an interesting thing with that is I would say even where we're at now, because we have almost only recently started leveraging my paid keynotes that ultimately now work into gifting relationships with bigger companies. And we're just tapping into that. And we might take a $10,000 or $12,000 keynote fee, and then from that build a better relationship with the owner, the CEO, whatever, and then convert that into tens of thousands or $100,000 plus in a gifting relationship that we would start doing for their company. So now it's developed, but here's where I think I started learning the formula with it. So we used to just do a quick 5 minute, basically it's an advertisement, right? Just like, hey, here's what most people give as gifts, and here's the problem with those gifts, and have you ever experienced that? And here's how we've solved those problems, right? Very standard, like a commercial, 5 minutes in person. Now, here's the thing with that. You can only get into so many doors with a direct sales presentation. And so I would have a lot of really high-end organizations that were like, hey, yeah, we like that you do gifting, but we don't like outside salespeople coming in to speak to our agents. And then I just said, oh, I've got a different presentation that's like a 15 to 20-minute value add talk that's all about the IRS guidelines around closing gifts for your clients. And here was the fascinating thing, just going straight from I'm a salesperson to I have a message that's going to solve a relevant problem that your people have. We got booked like almost every time for it. And it was great because then we would come in at not from the let me sell you something, but let me teach you something. And every time we focused on that, we just got more business anyways. So it really, for us, when it transitioned into doing professional speaking and getting paid for it, I was developing material because I was just kind of using them as part of our sales presentations. But ultimately, we started to learn, oh, there's actually frameworks inside of this. And that's when I started to get more into the craft of speaking, which we've been developing. So now I still have one main keynote people hire me for, but I've got about 6 different talks that will be a different industry specific message that we will get bookings for.